Sorry.
Cozy. So, hello. This is day 13 of the No Whining Challenge. So, we're coming down the home stretch here. We've got 1 week left.
And a day.
No, and a day. Well, sorry, 8 days, right. And math is not my strong suit, but I'm not going to whine about it. So, I thought I'd invite Jen on today so you don't have to just look at me all the time. We thought we'd change it up a little bit and talk about our varied approaches to whining, so you don't just get my take. And Jen was saying something really interesting about how she's interacting with the whining. So can you tell us about that?
I would love to tell you about that.
That's great.
My interaction with the whining has been very different in the sense of I haven't approached it as I'm just not going to whine. It's been much more of a, when I catch myself whining, I'm much more aware that I'm doing it, and then I try to pull myself back from that place. So instead of getting mad at myself for whining at all, I just acknowledge it, and then I let it go. And it's really nice, because you feel it build, and then you're like, oh, I'm very aware of what I'm doing, and it's making me feel badly. I don't have to be doing this. There are other ways to handle the situation. And then you pull yourself back, and it's working really well. I like it.
I'm going to do, my interpretive movement for Jen's approach is... That's the approach. It's the approach.
Then what's
to
the one
whining?
for yours? I want to see the...
Mine is... I don't know. You have to do mine. I can't.
Oh, well
do
then
mine.
you must do a spiel, and then I'll
I'll do a
figure out
spiel.
a...
So at this stage, I think what I'm thinking about in terms of the whining is that I'm noticing that certain things that would have made me whine before and would bother me aren't actually bothering me that much, which is really nice. So I think I feel much calmer because I've kind of decided to remove the option of whining, and that, you know, when something comes up that would make me whine, instead there's like an energy buildup that happens, like you're talking about, like it kind of goes, something's going to happen here, and I'm not going to whine, so I take that energy and I put it into something else. Like, okay, what can we change about this? Like, do I just need to get new glasses instead of asking crazy questions? Do I need to take a new approach? Do I need to offer something different? Do I need to try a new project? Do I need to not finish a book if I don't like it? You know, these kinds of things is, okay, I think mine is a little bit, like the awareness piece that you're talking about is definitely there also. And then I think it's a change of direction when I see myself not thrilled with something. Because I really don't. I've maintained through the whole thing that it's not about kind of this Pollyanna, everything is perfect, even if it's not, or as Marianne Williamson likes to say, pouring pink paint on everything. I think it's acknowledging when something doesn't work, but coming from an empowered place and saying, that doesn't work. Rather than, I don't want to do it, I don't like it. You know, that's like a little kid implying that somebody else or the world can force you to do something you don't want to do. And we know that's not true, so we just say, okay, I'm not into that.
I like the empowerment thing. I think that's the key to it. It's, you're not being a victim to what's going on. You're aware of it. You're changing the things you don't like. You're stepping away from the things you don't like. And I think that's a good word for it.
Yeah, and it's not manipulative, because I also feel that whining is often manipulative. I mean, if you think about how it originates in little kids, they whine in the store because they want mommy or daddy to buy the candy. You know, and they know if they make a god-awful noise that, you know, any sane person would do whatever they could to stop that noise. And I think that we kind of keep that energy of, like, this is what I need to do to get what I want. But, you know, hopefully you didn't get, you that didn't work out for you. And B, hopefully you realize that doesn't really work out for you now. I was listening to Marianne Williamson on intimacy today in the car. So I was running around doing errands. And I think she's got a good one, too. It's like a lot of times we're whining because we want people to react to us or behave, or we're trying to manipulate someone else's behavior. Like, oh, I want them to do this, or why don't they do it, or they're supposed to love me, or blah, blah, blah. And they're supposed to like me. And she said, well, you know, do you think that they should? You know, it's kind of her tactic, is like, you know, it's a lot better to get fired up and get excited about being the person that we want to be when everything's working out how we'd like, rather than whining about how it isn't, because that just prolongs the situation where we are. So I think that's my spiel.
I think it's a good spiel, and I have a motion for it.
Okay, good. Here we go.
Yours is one of these.
Yes.
It's coming at you and you're like, no, we're going to switch it
Oh,
up.
no.
Look out. So
I
there
like
you have
it. So
you
it's
can have
ooh
or a,
or a
ooh. So either way, I guess we like the thing.
you got to make a kissy face. Either way, oh God. You got to love allergies. Either way, you're making a kissy face.
And a sound effect. Sound effects are important.
Probably involving ooh.
Ooh's a good one.
Yeah.
That works.
Okay, so day 13. We like it. Have a remabulous day.
Are you a or a ooh? You're one of them. You're one of them.
Yeah, find out. Let us know.